can't believe you're loosen up, better read the signs.
A la hora cero, la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En la Olimpiada con todas las medallas. Van a extrañar el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero, la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En la Olimpiada con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre en los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero, en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla.
Sorry, yeah.
New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Williamson. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Now here's Williamson. Messi shot is good.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Hartenstein. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Back to Murray. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Holmgren.
And I like to see Murray dictate the action like that inside. On the front foot, forcing the defender into a foul.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Back to Williams. Fires it up. And he connects with the jumper.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of his scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try to keep him off the free thro emphasis on try, to make Shea a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Dort. And it falls over the rim and in.
Murray always working to develop a consistent jump shot. Looking good on that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 3. McCollum left side. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. McCollum, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Pelicans with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the right side. Down low. Pass to Nisi. Back to Williamson. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Williamson missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
56 seconds left to play here in the first. Williams can't get it to go. Pelicans trailed by 3. McCollum up top. Hasn't made one yet. For 3, Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Here's Alvarado. Screen by Olynyk. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Williams with the steal. Out to Wallace. Shoots over Olynyk. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Williamson outside. And Williamson throws it down.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those scion dunks shake the floor.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And it's blocked. Murray for three. The putback. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outguarded by Murray. And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Back to Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 6. Outside, Jones. Williamson up top. He's got 6. Wiggins with some nice D. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Caruso. And Jones pulls it down. It's McCollum on the wing. Here's Williamson. Over Hartenstein. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Thunder with another miss. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Back to McCollum. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:22 left in the first half. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Hartenstein. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Hartenstein's got 7 points.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. .110 left now here in the second. Alvarado with it. Still yet to score. It's blocked. It's Dort on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Jones. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Jacks up a three. A second chance effort. And Olynyk with the lay-in.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Back to Dort. Knocked away. It's stolen by Alvarado. Into the lane. Pass to Boston. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Outside, Dort. Here's Wallace. Good on the three-point shot. Wallace has got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And here's New Orleans now. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Thunder on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Outside, Williams fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. His three-pointers off the mark. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. Here's Williamson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. New Orleans making a switch here. The Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Hartenstein. Ball's knocked loose. To the wing right side. Out to the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Here's Dort. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans trail by 9. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Pass to Olynyk. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
Brown outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And they're pushing it up. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And Murray, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Free throw good, Murray. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And he can't hit the second. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Dort. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Brown. Launches a three. Here's Messi. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Messi's got 6 points. Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And the technical free throw is good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Pelicans trail by 11. To the paint.
Oh! You've got to be kidding.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Driving in. Good on the shot.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Hartenstein. Messi grabs the rebound. So it's the Pelicans now. Williamson left side. Launches it. Another shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Top of the key jumper, no good. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For New Orleans, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. 20 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty at the line.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Williams. 4 seconds left. It's deflected. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more.
35.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams scanning the floor. Double team on Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out. Pelicans trailed by 8. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Third personal foul.
Free throw, no good for Williamson. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And here's Olynyk from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Back to Williamson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Pass to Olynyk. Back to McCollum. From the arc. Caruso grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Team foul. At the line for the Thunder.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Murray outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
And you have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren is doubled. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Pelicans trail. It's Williamson, top of the key. To tie it up. He nails it, and we're tied up. Williamson's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is why they go to Zion. And his teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Reeves outside. Outside for Murray. And here's Olynyk from the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead. To the middle. Pass to Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Williamson outside. Murray outside. From outside, off the mark. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Stop the run. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .24 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally. 24 seconds left in the 4th. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Substitution for your
23 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Oh.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love
Let's
a guy
fucking
who gets himself
go.
to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 9 seconds left in the game. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
From deep, Williams. The Thunder with another miss. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. Here's Dort. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Let's fucking go.
In the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific...
It's a KO, and they hating, they know I'm a takeover. I dropped the top on the 6th Street, fly in my eyes, see the envy me. Pass